is very important. Clip it up. Clip this up. This is what this channel is about. The fucking truth. We got her up on the Summer Jam screen. Let's listen. Let's turn this shit the fuck down. Let's listen to what this young woman had to say.
Hi, I'm here. I'm back. If you were a part of my stream, AJ Lee came back, sort of cried, sort of had like a panic and anxiety attack throughout my entire stream. And even before that, and some people are kind of like, dude, like, is she really that big of a deal? Why is she acting like this? Why are people acting like this? AJ Lee is more than just a wrestler. I think a lot of us just think about wrestlers in an in-ring aspect.
Now she says most of us think about wrestlers just an in-ring aspect. Let's keep the party going.
Even when we don't, we think about impact. We think about mic work. We think about charisma. We think about a lot of stuff. But the important one is impact. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, John Cena. When you think about greats, there's a lot of reasons why they could be arguably the greatest of all time. I am purposely not going to be talking about women when it comes to wrestlers who have made an impact, because if
you want to say the important thing is impact, but you don't want to talk about wrestlers making an impact, that's called double speaking. You already sound crazy.
Minute a buck, before Stone Cold had his neck injury, and I won't even touch on Hulk Hogan in New Japan. I'm not going to be talking about any of that. When it comes to in-ring, are we going to say that they are the best in-ring wrestlers of...
See, here's the problem with what she said, is she knew her history. Steve Austin can wrestle circles around people. It was a joke that Steve Austin would blow you up just wrestling before you was finished, before his neck injury. But if you didn't want to mention Stone Cold, you didn't want to mention the men, then you would have never mentioned the men to make your argument. Allow me to continue.
Regeneration, we're not going to say that. And I'm not saying that as a diss. I just think when it comes to AJ Lee, and the reason why I left the women off of this is because a lot of people had some sort of negative interpretation or something negative to say about the AJ Lee return. And it really came off as misogynistic, whether you thought it was or not.
Let me rewind what she said. Listen to the most important sentence she says here, that if you are a penis, if you have a penis, if you are a man, and you said something wrong, or you had a negative reaction to AJ Lee, it's misogynistic. She's wrong. She's 1,000% wrong.
Some sort of negative interpretation or something negative to say about the AJ Lee return. And it really came off as misogynistic, whether you thought it was or not. You kept talking about her in-ring. Well, she was only good because it was a bad era. Sure, maybe you credited her, Mike.
Let's rewind that one more time.
Some sort of... When it comes to AJ Lee, and the reason why I left the women off of this is because a lot of people had some sort of negative interpretation or something negative to say about the AJ Lee return. And it really came off as misogynistic, whether you thought it was or not. You kept talking about her in-ring. Well, she was only good because...
Let me get this bird off my screen. So, if I have a negative reaction, if I don't like AJ Lee, if I don't like her return, if I don't like her in-ring ability, then I'm being misogynistic. So I can say a man is trash in the ring, that's okay. But if I say a woman, your favorite bitch, is trash, then I'm fucking wrong. Ladies and gentlemen of the live chat, does she understand what the word misogynistic actually fucking means? Let's look up misogynistic. Let's use what she refused to use on the one thing that she's making money off of, the fucking internet. Because this shit makes me sick. I want the exact words. Oh, there's only one. It's one of the shortest definitions. See, Mini Portable, I had a father that made me write out every word in the dictionary. You know what that's like? To write out every word in the dictionary, and then I had to understand every word that I wrote out. Let me repeat to you, Minnie Portable, whether her people are listening or people share this to her, I had a father that made me write out every word in the dictionary because I was cursing. And he goes, I'm going to let you curse, but you're going to learn how to use every other word with those curse words. 2 months later, the definition for misogynistic. Let me put this right here. I'm going to put it on the fucking screen. Let me screen capture it as well. I'm coming back to the live chat. I just feel as if there's some work that needs to be done. There's some work that needs to be done really quick. Yeah, this is a wrestling show, but we gonna be telling the truth around these parts. Let me put the definition on the screen so we can all learn together. On the Summer Jam screen. Misogynistic, strongly prejudice against women. Where does the word negative mean misogynistic? Where does the two words negative reaction mean misogynistic? Where does the word not like definition, the term not liking what you love means misogynistic? Strongly prejudice against women. It's a beautiful, beautiful adjective. It tells you the meaning. Deeply ingrained and misogynistic attitudes. So if I don't like something and it happens to be a woman, I'm misogynistic. How about it's just a simple, I don't like it. So if a kid don't like strawberries, he must be misogynistic. Wow. Or has it come down to the feminist entanglement? Because feminism only works for white women. Does it come down to the point that because we don't love